This week in the WNBA, the big three stories.
Bringing you all the sports economic news from around the globe.
This week in the WNBA, the big three stories are the WNBA and EW Scripps signed a deal to keep the games on Friday nights. Caitlin Clark comes back from her injury, and the Fever give the Liberty their first loss of the season. Number three, Angel Reese puts up a triple-double versus the Connecticut Sun. And as always, the pinheads of the week. I'm just going to stick to one pinhead, but I'm going to put the pictures of three up there, but there's only just one pinhead that really matters this week. Next week, there'll be more. All righty, so let's move on. The WNBA and EW Scripps announced on Friday a new multi-year rights agreement to carry Friday night WNBA matchups on ION television, free over the air. You can pay for it. It's on cable. They have an app somewhere on Roku, whatever. But they just signed a new deal to keep the WNBA doubleheader on Friday nights. The new agreement also includes the WNBA on ION, which I just mentioned, a studio show. The first weekly broadcast dedicated exclusively to WNBA coverage. Not true. This show right here is the first weekly show dedicated to the WNBA. But hey, they're paying millions for this show. I'm paying zero. You're paying zero to watch me. So hey, please like and subscribe if you want to keep this show going. The length or value of the contract was not disclosed. Shocking. ION has been airing games since 2023, and they felt that this was a good partnership. The new agreement comes after ION has been showing huge growth with the WNBA, and as the league gains in popularity thanks to stars such as Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I don't want to care what the pinhead said about Angel Reese. I got a story about how good she is here in just a second. The network said WNBA Friday Night Spotlight viewership grew 133% over the last year, from where it was in June of 2024 to where it is in June of 2025. And more than 23 million unique viewers tuned into the coverage. 23 million, that's a lot. So percentages can be manipulated, that's a fact, but actually unique viewers cannot. Just ask YouTube. You can't manipulate unique viewers. People try to do it all the time, but they can't do it. All right. So Caitlin Clark comes back from her injury, and the Fever give the New York Liberty their first loss of the season. Caitlin made 7 threes, shot 7 for 14 for 50% from three, and scored 32 points. The Fever are now 5-5. Now, Angel Reese, who people love to hate. I mean, people say they hate on Caitlin Clark. Not like the pinheads hating on Angel Reese. My goodness. She did get in a bit of a scuffle, but hey, this is the way it goes. People tune in for the fights. You watching NASCAR, you want to see the wreck, right? Anyway, she's not as bad as Bill Lambier, so get over it. Angel Reese puts up a triple-double versus Connecticut Sun. After finishing with 11 points, 13 rebounds, and a career-high 11 assists, while adding 3 steals and 2 blocks, Angel Reese was able to secure her first triple-double since entering the league in 2024. How special is it to record a triple-double? Well, ask your average NBA player. Anyway, the performance made her the 3rd fastest player in league history. This is her second season. It's not even her, she's not even fully through her second season, to tally a triple-double. So that's a pretty good deal, folks. 3rd fastest player in league history. They've been playing since 1996. Anyway, so y'all people need to get over the fact that, yeah, Angel Reese is not that good a player. You're on crack. Suck on that one, bud.
Suck on that one, bud.
And as always, we got the pinheads of the week.
All right, with the pinheads.
See the graphic of the pinheads of the week. I tell you what, I can't believe it. All right. So the only pinhead of the week I'm going to talk about is Clay. Not even going into his name or what he does or why he does. His former media product. Dude, the man is wealthy beyond belief. He had a deal going last year about how the WNBA could not beat the best high school team in the United States if he picked a high school team, whatever it was. And he said he would put up $1 million and blah and on. And he kept going on and on and on about this. But yet on the other side, he gets into this thing about men shouldn't compete in women's sports. But yet he was talking about all this, just on and on and on and on ad nauseum. Gets kind of old. But anyway, so now the WNBA will not let his former media conglomerate get free credentials to the games. And he's just like, what do you mean? Well, maybe if you rag on them so much, they're like, we don't need you. Why? Because they're on TV in a lot of places, and your former media conglomerate can't put up the numbers that's being put up on ION TV. I'll guarantee you that conglomerate's not getting 23 million unique viewers like ION is. So suck on that one, bud. And that's all I got for today for the Pinheads of the Week. So remember, folks, like and subscribe because you need to keep this channel going because we are the first channel dedicated to the WNBA weekly coverage. So long, everybody.
So long, everybody.